kind of walk me through those first couple years. What did you focus on? How did you build your business?
Yeah, great question. So while I was part-time, leading into the time where I went full-time, I just focused on my sphere of influence. And so it was really slow when I was part-time, but I still was able to get a deal here, a deal there. And the amount of money I saved up, I said, well, if I can close at least 1 or 2 deals a year, I can at least survive, right?
Yeah.
And then once I left my job, I really just went all in of what Rich has taught me is about setting up lunch meetings, right? Reconnecting with people, letting them know that you're in the business. And then I joined certain organizations so I can network with a purpose. Say, no, not looking for the sale, looking to expand my relationship pool, right? And so always leading with trying to help others first. And so what I tell a lot of my new agents is a lot of your book of business is already in your phone, right? So, if people don't know that you sell real estate, that's the simplest thing you could do. Right. And that's what I did. Right. I set up and yes, I had high school friends I can, go back and touch on, but people who I haven't connected with in a long time. Hey, this is what I'm doing. I know that you knew that I was once in corporate America. I was with AT&T. I'm in real estate. So if you ever have a real estate need, I would love to talk to you about it. Wasn't even asking for business. I would love to just have a conversation. And so that's really kind of what I focused on is working my sphere of influence. And a lot of that is with a CRM that I use. I still use a CRM to this day. Setting up lunch meetings, coffee meetings, doing networking events. I did the things that didn't cost me a lot of money. Yeah. That all I had to do was just follow up. And that's the secret to my sauce. That's my secret recipe to this day is that I have clients say, man, thank you for following up with me. Like I just follow up. And so until you tell me, no, we're going to go in a different direction, or we want to interview with someone else, or we want to choose a different agent, I still feel like there's an opportunity that I could be the best person to help you out. And I believe in that. And so that's really what I've dug my heels into, not only at the beginning of my career, but that's still my mindset today.
Yeah. Well, I did not build my business through networking, so that's not my strength at all. I'm the dude that's in the corner, like, if I don't know anyone, I'm just by myself, So I love that because I coach agents on leaning into your strengths. Don't worry about weaknesses. Like I was just talking to one of my agents today. I don't do open houses. Do they work? 100%. Do they work for me? No, probably because of my mindset and attitude around them, but for me, it's harder to connect with people that are strangers. There's nothing wrong with admitting that, right? So for you and maybe someone that's watching this, maybe they're newer and they're like, I don't have leads. I don't have, money to spend on X, Y, and Z to get, mailers out or whatever the case may be. What would be some of, and I know you dropped some of them, but what would be some of your tips to networking, effectively and efficiently?
Yes, absolutely. So especially if you are from another city, or even if you're from Columbus, but especially if you're from another city, use local organizations like a Kiwanis. I joined Kiwanis, like a young professional group, multiple young professional groups, right? And so I still go to networking events to this day because I like to meet new people. It's funny, John, that you say, strangers got like, okay, stranger danger. But my wife will joke like, CJ, he'll just be in the grocery store and start talking to somebody. I just love people. Like I genuinely love people. We'll travel. I'll talk to a guy in the airport and have a whole conversation and be like, hey man, CJ, nice to meet you, John. So that's just my personality, and it's just natural for me. So that's what I leaned into. And so for people who are looking to network with a purpose, go to a networking event and say, I'm gonna leave with 3 numbers. And even if you only leave with 1 number, you left more than 0, right? And so, and then foster genuine connections. So a lot of times I don't even tell people I'm a realtor. I just say how I'm in real estate, and it leaves it open to imagination, if you will. And I try to move on because I never want to feel like it's a sale, because that's really not what I'm looking for. I'm really looking to expand my relationship network. And I think if you go to networking events, try to get 3 numbers. And then when you get those numbers, follow up with those people. Go out to lunch, right? Learn more about them. Learn about your family. To have them learn about your family. Learn about their family. And I think doing those things, when I say networking with a purpose, go in it trying to build another relationship, not another sale, and that the other results will come.
Yeah.